Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. You're watching Windows to Heaven Art. I'm Stephen Cooley, and in this episode we are going to attempt to tighten this canvas. So if you notice, if I put it in the light just right, you can see that it actually has these marks on it. That is because I had it in storage for a year or two, and I had other canvases resting on top of it, and they put these marks in there, and actually the canvas is, as you can see here, pretty loose. You see that? That's pretty loose. I want to tighten this. So how do I do it? Well, this video is somewhat an experiment because I looked up several videos on how to tighten a canvas, and I found out a pretty easy method of tightening canvases, and I actually want to test it out, so I thought I'd do a video of it. This is me trying to tighten a canvas for the first time, and I'm going to see if it works, and I'm sharing it with you guys because if it works, you'll know how to do it too. So let's go ahead. What we're going to need is a squirt bottle of water. That's what that is. This isn't a super good squirt bottle, so we may need some brushes as well. That's what I got here. There's my brushes, and yeah, we're gonna use these two things and hopefully it will work out. So what we're gonna do is we're going to flip it over like this, and we're gonna take the spray bottle and simply squirt a little bit of water. You can see it, whoops, got a little bit there. You can see it actually beating up on the canvas there. That's totally fine. So yeah, we're just gonna, we're gonna spray some water. Whoops, okay, I got a good amount of water there, as you can see, all the beads. And now I'm simply going to take a brush like this, and I'm just gonna make sure that the water gets into the corners and kind of underneath the wood frame as well. Just like that. Now I'm going to take a little bit more water and just make sure that I get it nice and damp. I'm not like super soaking it, but I'm making sure that the canvas is somewhat damp. I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit of a sheen there. See, you can see that. There's just a little bit because it is moist. Okay, it looks pretty good. I actually need to do a painting on this, so I'm gonna tone it and go ahead and get it ready for a painting. But what we're going to do now is we're going to let it dry. And depending on what you have going on, you can either dry it really quick with a blow dryer, or you can just let it sit for a couple hours and let it dry on its own. I'm going to go ahead and use the second option of letting it dry on its own, because at the same time it's drying, I'm going to be toning the canvas with some burnt sienna here, because like I said, I'm actually getting this canvas ready for a painting. You can paint over it and let that dry at the same time you are tightening the canvas. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Actually, wow, I can already tell it's tightening up, which is kind of weird. So that's cool. Awesome. Okay, so as you can see, I've given it a chance to dry, and I have toned the canvas, and that has dried. The back is still just a little bit wet. I expect that it will dry and tighten even more, but already I'm super happy with the results. As you can see in the light here, the crush marks on the canvas are totally tightened out. That's basically all I was hoping to accomplish, but it's gone above and beyond. The canvas is tight like a drum. I mean, before it was slack and loose like wrapping paper, but now it is, I mean, you can hear it. It's totally tightened up, and I expect as it continues to dry, it will tighten all the more and maybe get this part here tightened up, because that's still just a little bit loose. But other than that, I'm really happy, and now that I know how to do that, I'm probably going to do that for a few other ones as well. That is a very helpful tip. The first time, like I said, I've ever done that, and yeah, it worked out. So that is something to definitely employ in your own studio if you want to get rid of some looseness in your canvases. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Watch for new videos. I'll catch you in the next one, and until then, God bless you guys. We'll see you later.